Welcome to my YouTube channel. I have acid reflux. The only way that I knew that I was going to get this done is exactly in the way that I expected it to get done. Last minute with absolutely no plan and impulsive decisions that I probably shouldn't take in the middle of the night. But here we are. If you're new here, hi, I'm Janani. I make content on Instagram, primarily focused on decoding Bollywood, unlearning the patriarchy, and just dissecting pop culture in general. So if you want to check that out, you can head over to my Instagram. But today we're going to do something different. Today we're going to be watching Indian people date. And I'm very excited because I came across this channel just on my Instagram feed and I took a look at some of their videos, not fully. I wanted to have like a raw organic reaction to what I'm seeing. I'm not gonna lie to you, 45 seconds in, and I knew I had to comment on this video. So this video is by this channel, Pop Shift. It's called Desimedating. This is an Indian girl, Pragya, who's going to go on 5 blind dates with Indian guys. What could possibly go wrong? So I think the participants are NRIs, and if you don't know what an NRI is, it's basically Indians that went abroad and settled abroad, and I have the accent of an NRI, however I am not an NRI, but I think these are NRIs. They do have an American accent. I'm very excited because nobody is as obnoxious about being Indian as NRIs. I don't think any kind of Indian is as obnoxious about being an Indian as NRIs are. So I'm excited to see what kind of dating expectations they're going to get into. Like if it's going to be in the conservative side of things, is it going to be on the more liberal side of things? Because you would think that NRIs would be more liberal, but I really feel like I don't think NRIs are as liberal as actual Indian citizens are. Not to say that they're not Indian, but I just feel like there's something that happened. I'm going off track. Okay, back to the description. Meet Pragya, a 29-year-old working in health tech who is on the hunt for the Rocky to Harvani. Okay. Just a girl navigating the New York City dating scene, Pragya's got a great sense of humor and a unique take on love. Her green flags include being chronically online and always up to date on the latest memes. Pragya sounds really sweet and she looks gorgeous. But okay, let's get into it.
Meet Pragya. She's about to go on a blind date with 5 guys.
Hi, my name is Pragya. I am 28 years old and I do business strategy here in New York.
Upon first glance, I like all of the guys. I think they all look really cute. I'm not sure about the first one. I'm not gonna lie. There's something about him that I'm not getting the right vibes. I could be wrong, but I just don't like his vibe. There's something about a guy with a chest tattoo that really pisses me off. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling. Maybe I'm wrong. And this guy's just giving me like basic Indian guy. I feel like his personality is gonna be vanilla.
Each round, she'll ask them a series of questions to see who she vibes with the most. At the end of each round, she has to eliminate 2 contestants. Who will win Pragya's heart? Let's find out.
Hola.
That's when I knew I had to make a video. That's when I knew. Okay. Don't speak in Spanish if you're not Spanish. Just saying hola does not make you any different from anyone else. In fact, it makes you quite basic. There's a particular ick I have of people who open the conversation with hola. I don't know why. There's no particular reason except it just pisses me off. Because I think there's something about trying to be charming that really puts me off. It doesn't make you sound cultured, if that's what guys think that it does. It just makes you sound annoying.
Hi, how's it going?
Tudo bem?
How deep into Spanish are we?
No, it's not Spanish actually, that's Portuguese.
Oh wow, yeah. Multilingual over here.
The audacity to correct her, like even I thought it was Spanish. Is it not Spanish? I'm sorry, it's Portuguese. She doesn't understand the language. How will she know? Why did you want to speak to her in a different language and expect her to know what language that is? It's not Spanish, it's Portuguese, you uncultured pig. I don't like this guy. I don't know. I don't like this guy. This is not going to be fun.
Oh wow, multilingual over here. Okay.
No, I was just in Brazil, so I'm just trying to keep some of the Portuguese that I learned alive.
Te amo. This is my 9th grading Spanish coming out. That was my attempt to ask what's your name.
He travels, guys. He travels. He's cultured, unlike the rest of us.
My name is Rohan. I am 28 years old. I am 6'2.5", and I'm a pharmacist.
He had to throw that in there. I'm 6'2.5". Also, what is with Indian people who live abroad to mispronounce their own names? Like, it's Rohan. Really, did we have to do Rohan? Because it's Rohan. And if you grew up in an Indian household, you know how to say your name. So why do some people willingly mispronounce their Indian name? It's very confusing. Like, it's such a simple name. It's Rohan. It's not Rohan.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well.
How are you feeling?
I mean, it's a little nerve-wracking, honestly. Everyone's walking out with a smile on their face, and I'm like, shit, I got big shoes to fill now, you know?
Yeah, let's see if we can do it.
My name is Karan Hirani. I am 26 years old, 5'9" on Hinge, 5'8" medically, and I'm a software engineer.
What do you like to do after work, after your boring software engineering
Hey,
job?
my job's not that boring.
Not that
It's
boring?
got some excitement in it,
Okay,
you know?
you're not just looking up like, what is it, the Quora Reddit coding
No, I
scripts?
am,
Yeah.
I am, but
Oh, okay.
I find that exciting though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm rooting for this guy. I kind of like their chemistry. Right off the bat, Karan and Pragya are the ones that I would like put my money on. I don't like Rohan. Just completely don't like Rohan. Did I mention that I don't like Rohan? But I like Karan. I think Karan has my vote.
But I also love to cook. I feel like that's my biggest hobby right now. Making new dishes, love to feed people.
Good,
So,
because
yeah.
I cannot cook.
Don't
so
worry,
that
don't worry.
is, yeah, as long as I don't have to lift a finger.
No, it's okay.
that's,
I wouldn't even ask you to do the dishes either because
Okay.
I feel bad making
you
other people.
wouldn't?
Absolutely not. No, if I'm cooking for you, I'll do
wow,
the dishes.
Wow, all the green flags
So,
there.
thank you.
I can't cook. I just like to eat, and I hate doing the dishes too.
Perfect.
So like I'm like useless in the
Okay.
kitchen.
Okay, picking up vibes. I think they're well suited. I feel like their banter is bantering. I feel like the fact that he cooks and she doesn't, and he won't even make her do the dishes. I feel like he's playing his cards right. I feel like he's saying the right things, and she's picking up on it. I like it. I like this chemistry.
Thank you.
Okay, here goes.
Ah, nice to meet you.
to meet
or
you.
like whatever we're doing if this is meeting.
Hi, my name is Vansh. My age is 27. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm here in America to do my MS in business analytics, and I'm from Mumbai, India.
This is proof that you cannot fake the accent all the time. I get asked this a lot. A lot of people think that I am putting it on, and maybe to an extent, like it is exaggerated when I speak on camera versus when I'm like talking to someone in person or talking to my mom. I have a whole opinion on code switching. I think it's, a whole argument. There's a lot that can be said about it, but I just feel like a lot of people who come at people with accents, especially when they've lived abroad, you either pick it up or you don't. Vansh is not an NRI, for those of you wondering. I think he is someone who's studying abroad, which is someone like me. The accent isn't really, it's either part of you or it's not, and that's fine.
I've been on more dates than I can really afford. Sometimes I have to say no to people, like, just delay the dates because, I cannot afford, and I have studies as well.
What is your favorite Bollywood movie?
Oh, it is Guzarish by Hrithik Roshan. Have you ever heard about it?
Guzarish? Girl, even I know it's Guzarish. Guzarish. It's like a weird sex thing. Like, what are you trying to guzao?
There's this dialogue that goes like, Life bahut choti hai dosto. Kiss slowly, forgive quickly, love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that makes you smile. It's my favorite movie. What about you?
That is your life motto.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is definitely, because we never know when we're gonna die. So, why not live?
Oh, this is exactly the kind of person I just do not like. Oh, just exactly the kind of guy that I hate. The artsy pretending kind. Maybe he isn't pretending. I know this is so judgmental of me, but like, shut up. Vansh doesn't deserve this, but like, ew.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, how's it going? How are you feeling?
Hi, my name is Naman. I'm 5'8", but everyone thinks I'm 5'10". I live in New York City, I'm 25, and I'm a software engineer. It usually just happens that I gravitate towards brown girls, but it's definitely not the only thing I'm looking for.
This guy's voice doesn't match his face, and I don't know why. I feel really bad because he's a good looking guy. Like, this is the kind of guy that I would typically go for. I do like that he's nice. I like that he hasn't been obnoxious yet. I like this kind of guy. I like his like super laid back nerdiness, but I don't think his voice matches his face, which is such a big issue that I feel like sometimes I have to deal with when I date guys. And I think that, I don't know, it's just so disappointing when you meet someone that's like really cute and then their voice is not cute.
I've lived in Indonesia, Angola, Nigeria, Singapore, the US, Brazil, and France.
Wow.
So except for Antarctica and Australasia, every single one.
Holy shit. Okay. I have not traveled as much as that.
What is with Indian guys and traveling? Like, I just want to understand, like, what are you running away from? Because I feel like Indian guys just love to run away from responsibilities, accountability, things that they should be probably doing that they aren't doing. I just don't get it, because I have never heard of girls brag about traveling as much as I've heard guys brag about traveling. Girls are very like, yeah, they've been to a place and they maybe will let you know, but guys make it a personality trait, which is something that I really don't get. Something that I've never really understood is, why is it such a personality trait for guys to travel? Like, that's cool, but okay, tell me something about yourself.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's going all right. How's it going for you?
I'm good. Yeah.
My name's Rayhan. So I've been here for the past 2.5 years.
Okay.
I'm an account manager at a startup called Rippling.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think, I'm from Ohio, born and raised.
What is something that you're passionate about?
Laughter.
Yeah?
I think like that's literally one of the most important things in my life. I want to be able to have fun, whether that's like with my friends, my family, my community.
So as predicted, Rayhan is super vanilla. I just don't get anything. He's giving me nothing. He's got that drawl that I don't like in a guy's voice, but he's giving basic, which is fine. You know, maybe that's charming in its own way.
I don't know. I would say like just like witty like banter is like a huge part of my humor. A little bit of like dry humor, like but it really depends on the person, like what they're feeling and going off their dynamic.
Yeah.
What would you say yours is?
So I am chronically online, whether that's a green flag or a red flag.
Okay.
I'll let you decide.
Okay.
But I feel like, yeah, my sense of humor is like, well, it's like TikTok, Twitter memes. Like I'm just like deep into like whatever is like the latest lingo.
Meme culture. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
meme culture.
I would say a deal breaker is someone who comes across as superficial. One of like my red flags is if you've ever seen a girl post a picture of her nails on a Mercedes, that's an instant deal breaker for me.
See, the thing about guys like Rayhan is you think that they're charming, but it's only because they're quiet and they're able to reflect off your energy. And someone like Pragya, I think, is just like a naturally extroverted, charming person. So he's just got to do nothing, and she's having a good time, which is a trap I think a lot of us girls fall into is, do we think that they're charming or are we charming and then they're just around? So I do think that's kind of what's happening here. Now that we've been introduced to the guys, I'm going to rank them now and maybe we'll change it along the way. But right now, I think Karan is first for me. I saw a lot of chemistry. I saw a lot of banter. I think I'm going to put the glasses guy next. I forgot his name. Rayhan? No, I think that's the guy from Ohio. The glasses guy next. Then I'm going to put Rayhan, because I think she does kind of vibe with him. I'm going to put Vansh and then Brazil guy last. I think that's my order for now. So let's see. It could change. It could possibly, depending on what their personality is. But for now, I feel like I'm rooting for Karan first and Portuguese guy just last, or Brazil, or whatever he is.
What kind of concerts do you go for?
I am a bit of a closet Swiftie.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I don't judge.
I can't help but to admit, her music hits.
Okay,
It's
well,
different for me.
I'm a Travis Kelce fan, so I feel like
you are? Okay.
He was my fantasy football tight end, so
Okay.
I've been following him and Taylor's story very closely.
I'm right. I'm absolutely right. I need to be a matchmaker. I was right. I was right. This is happening. This is them. They're going to win. Karan's going to win. I'm calling it now. If I had to put money on this, I think Karan's going to win because, one, big green flag when a guy doesn't shit on you for liking Taylor Swift. I feel like that is the biggest red flag for me. It's misogynistic to hate Taylor Swift. I just can't prove it yet. He's winning. For me, he's won in my heart. Karan is the one.
What type of girl are you looking for in your life partner?
Qualities wise, I want someone who's very caring, very empathetic, who has a lot of love to give in their heart. But at the same time, I want someone who can poke some fun. They have witty banter. They're not afraid to get sarcastic, because I like to describe myself as an introverted extrovert. So I need someone who can kind of match that energy and pick me up when my social battery's down.
Oh my God, he's everything I hate. Ambiverts is not a thing. Technically, none of those things are a thing. Because whenever someone says that they're an ambivert, I'm like, okay, so you're a human being? Like, everyone is some kind of extroverted and some kind of introverted and some kind of ambiverted. Like, it's It's not a thing, you guys. It's not a thing. Ambivert is not a thing.
Do you think guys and girls can just be friends?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I do, because 80% of my friends are girls.
Okay.
And we're just friends. And, it really boils down to, you set up the boundaries and you know that there's nothing like budding, nothing's going to happen between you guys. And,
And that's always been the case. You've never dated any of your, it started off as friends?
So
friends to lovers? Any situation?
No, never.
Okay.
I've gone from lovers to friends, though.
Lovers to friends?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
It's like
Been on
the
other
same
side.
case. You could call me red flag, but it's the same case for both my exes.
Are you good friends with your exes?
I can see the tone in your voice.
Sorry, the judge.
Yeah, I can hear your judgy voice there.
sorry,
But
you
yeah,
dialed that.
yeah, I am because I think that kind of attraction is gone, like totally. It's vanished. So and we've shared a big part of my life and their life as well and experiences.
You went through formative years together.
Yes, exactly.
So,
Yeah. So
have
I
that,
think it's kind of difficult to just eliminate them from your life. So yeah.
I do think guys and girls can be friends. Obviously, they're humans, and not every relationship has to be sexual between a straight guy and a straight girl or whatever. But I just don't believe it when he says it. But I don't know about being friends with your exes. I don't know if I would be comfortable with that, just in general, especially with Indian guys. It just feels, from my experience, it just isn't something I would trust. And maybe that's my issue. Maybe, guys can be friends with their exes and it'd be fine. But being good friends with your exes is just not something that I don't know. Guys like Vansh, they want to be good guys. They want to be the guy that Vansh is giving. I watch a lot of anime and I want to be the romantic lead in a K-drama. And I think that's why I don't trust that he is friends with his ex in a healthy way, because I think being friends with an ex is fine. You can be friends with an ex, but being great friends with an ex and keeping them around in your life, it just gives, I'm not sure how I would feel about that if it was me dating this guy.
We're pretty good friends, and my ex is also dating someone, and
Okay, so you guys have feel like you both moved on.
Yes.
There's nothing there.
Absolutely.
It's pretty easy to cut someone out of your life. Sure, it takes time and, it will be difficult, but it's not impossible. It's not something that I don't know. I think a lot of guys use that excuse that they couldn't cut someone out of their life. But if you're going to do that, then I just feel like it's emotionally unhealthy for the relationship that you're going to get in. Yeah, I don't know.
America is quite sensitive when it comes to dating, I mean, in India, you can pretty much talk about anything on the first date. Here, I've experienced that you have to think a little before you talk to people. And one of the first dates that I've been to, it was a Caucasian girl, and we were just joking around and everything. And there came a topic where she told me that she wanted to get a tattoo on her belly, almost rib cage, and I meant no malice, but I said that, oh, you have a little bit of fat here, so, it shouldn't hurt that much. Otherwise, it would hurt a lot. You have bones here. She didn't say anything at that point in time, but when we got back home and she texted me, she was really offended by it, that I commented on her fat and everything, and I did not mean that. And it's not even something which is not usual in other countries, but here, it's really, really a big issue. So
What did I say? I like how he's saying that this is not normal in other countries, but it's you gotta think about what you say in America. And a lot of Indian guys feel that way. And I think it's just because patriarchal Indian society just tolerates anything a guy says. So he can say bullshit on the first date and likely get away with it. And in America, kind of not as patriarchal as India, they're gonna call you out on it. And they're oh my God, American society, you gotta think. And of course, it's the colonial hangover of wanting to impress American women. And it's just sad because I wish that the same sensitivity was given to Indian women. I think this is revisionist history with his story. I doubt that he said it the way that he thinks he said it. I bet he was like joking around and saying something very fat phobic, and she just didn't stand for it. Because when he says I didn't mean any malice, a lot of Indian guys do this where they talk about a girl's weight jokingly. And I wouldn't bank on the fact that he said it in a kind, nice, harmless way. If I know Mumbai guys. Just knew. Not a fan of this guy. Not a fan of this guy. I clocked it from the beginning that I don't like him. I just know that I won't like him.
Yeah, would my parents be comfortable if I dated outside of my like very strict caste and culture and religion? It's a bridge that I haven't crossed with them personally. I think caste is a very important part of like our legacy, our heritage, especially for my dad. He has a lot of pride with it. But I just know, I'm just like growing up and like the people that you'll meet here, I'm like, okay, well, most of the folks I know are not from my state, let alone my caste, all that kind of thing. In the back of my mind, I do think like, all right, well, for the most part, at least I'm bringing someone who is Desi. Hopefully we can, all the other things in between, you know, we can kind of work that out.
Oh, Pragya. See what I mean about Indians being way more Indian abroad and having a lot of pride about things that they shouldn't be proud of, and cultural things that should die and are not dead with NRIs. I don't even know that she was going to say this. This is not what I expected. Someone who is of her age and of her background, like someone who's American, to bring this up. And I just feel like it really goes to show how locked in on olden Indian values a lot of NRI families are, and it's problematic. I'm not even going to deny it. And obviously this conversation is an important one, but we're just gonna keep going.
Some of my red flags are, number one, having a lot of guy friends. You know, I've grown up with girls. I mostly have female friends, and I know these stories, and like there's a boundary that you don't set, so that's definitely a red flag for me. Second one is, if you like money a lot.
I don't trust a guy that refers to women as females. I just think it's dehumanizing and such an ick of mine, because like, say women, say girls, say whatever, just don't say female. Like, it's just like, I don't know, it's really odd to refer, it's like male and female, like we're in biology class. And so when he's saying I have a lot of friends, I know a lot of females, I think it's just a really strange way to refer to women. And the thing is, I know a lot of Mumbai guys, Indian guys, I should say, that refer to women as females. And it's gross.
So I guess I'm between Rohan and Naman right now as my top two. I think they both have like the qualities that I'm looking for.
Who's Naman? Oh, is that the guy with the glasses? I don't even remember his name. Rohan? Girl. No. No. Oh God, I wish I could like yell out from here. It's been a year. I actually want to know what she's like up to, if she's dating any of these guys.
Thoughts on Rehan? I think it was a solid conversation. I feel like it may have been a bit superficial.
I kind of get why she doesn't like Rehan, because he is, yeah. Oh my God, they both get eliminated at the same time.
Rehan and Banch, I had really great conversations with you both. I think you're both amazing guys. Banch, you being close with your exes was just a bit of a red flag for me. Just not sure how much I would want, an ex-girlfriend hanging around. So I'm sorry it's something as petty as that.
But get it.
Rayhan, again, same thing. You seem really wonderful. I feel like our conversations may have just been a bit surface level, and I wish we would have been able to get deeper, but there's just a bit more I'd like to explore with the others.
Her reasons are absolutely valid. I do think that like Rayhan was definitely giving, like I said, like white boy basic. And like it's fun, but it's hard to build a relationship with a guy who just like doesn't have that much personality. And I think Pragya is the kind of girl that has like a lot of personality.
It's good, boys. Yeah, it's pretty fast. Fast. Cut right to it.
How'd you feel?
So I think I misunderstood what we're going in there to do. I thought we were repitching ourselves on her, but I think she already made her decisions.
She basically told us why she eliminated us.
Yeah, we were eliminated.
You guys were both eliminated?
We were both eliminated.
Oh, what?
Yeah. There's no second chance. Yeah. So
She
I've been
told
great,
me
so
don't
you guys
bring up
didn't
your
know.
exes, so you guys should not bring up your exes. I told her they're like our best friends. Both my
That's literally not what that's not what she said. Like you're friends with your exes. That's a completely different thing than saying you're best friends with your exes. Also, they're talking to the other contestants. I thought they were talking to the production team. So that took me a second. So we're going to go into round 2 now. And I am going to now not really change my ranking of the guys. I'm gonna put glasses guy second. I don't know where he was before. I forgot. I'm gonna put Rohan at the bottom still because I have a feeling she might pick him though, because I don't know why. I just feel like he's gentle. I like that he's got a gentle personality. I do like that, and he's got a great smile. Okay, let's just stop beating around the bush. Rohan is hot. I think she might end up with the glasses guy or Rohan. Who was the third guy? He was my favorite. Karan. I do still think I like Karan, so I'm gonna put Karan. I'm gonna put Rohan first for her. I'm gonna put Karan second, and I'm gonna put Naman, the glasses guy, third. I really hope she doesn't pick Rohan, although they would make a gorgeous couple. I just think she and Karan, like, I really am rooting for Karan, so.
Well, how about this? I'll show you my shoe, and then you can determine
Oh.
what my vibe is based off of that.
Okay. I don't know, just very dependable, pragmatic.
I thought you were saying diplomatic. I was like, what?
No, not diplomatic. I don't know what shoes a diplomat would wear.
Let me see what your shoes were.
We're gonna give you a
Okay.
sneak peek. The dogs are not out, so.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
You got on some black boots, a little bit of
Yeah.
heel action going on. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are 3 words your friends would use to describe you?
Needs a lobotomy. Is that 3 words? I don't know. I feel like my dynamic with my friends, like I'm definitely like the ditzy, delusional, whatever type. But I do think they would say like as much of like that is my sense of humor, and like sometimes like that, just with my very close friend dynamic, I think they would say I'm secretly ambitious.
Okay.
Like who I am with them in my personal, like where I am with work is like very different. Take what you will with that.
Wait, look, you made a lobotomy joke basically live. That's a green flag.
Any nerdy interests?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big Greek mythology guy. I love I love space. So my dream job growing up was to be an astronaut.
That was mine too.
Oh, was it actually? Oh,
yeah,
boy.
when I was super young. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like a big space nerd. I'm honestly like pretty nerdy about a lot of things, I guess. So if I'm interested, I'll do like a deep dive into it and then just like learn everything about
You're
it.
deep in like the wiki pages.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go through the second round. It's kind of boring, normal questions, whatever. Nothing stood out to me, but it's now time for her to eliminate 2 guys and pick the final one. I do think she gets along with glasses guy the most, and I have a feeling she might pick him. I do, however, still like Karan. I would pick Karan, but I think she might pick, is it Naman? The superficial part of me is rooting for Rohan and her because I think they'd make a cute couple. I think the lover part of me wants her to end up with Karan, and also Naman. Either Naman or Karan. So let's see who she picks. Now is the time for the elimination round, so let's see who she eliminates.
The second round, I feel like, is even harder than the first because I picked them for a reason. There was an element to them that really clicked with me on all 3. I think Rohan, again, like he seems just very charming. Like the conversation is really easy, but I think Him mentioning he came out of a 5-year relationship. I know it's been like some time, but even like his readiness to be into a serious relationship, it seemed like he was 60-40, which I'm like, maybe you're still in more of a headspace for something casual. Naman, I know we had really good conversation and long conversation. I think it might be just the hint of like quirkiness I'm getting from him. The long hair. I think the YouTubing is really interesting, but I don't know, like his interests seem amazing. I just wonder how compatible we'll be in the long run.
Wait, is she gonna pick the guy that I want her to pick? Is she gonna pick Karan? She's right about Rohan. I do think that like he kind of gives fuckboy vibes. Sorry, Rohan. Naman is dorky and nerdy, and that's endearing. But for her, I don't know. I really think she's gonna pick Karan. Is this happening? Is she gonna pick Karan? Stop. I'm gonna lose my mind. I should have made money on this.
That like. Okay, good.
Oh my god, I'm right. Yay! I shouldn't be this happy about 2 people getting eliminated, but I was rooting for Karan since the beginning. I'm so excited. Ugh, man, I have got a gift. I definitely have a talent for matchmaking.
We had really great conversations and it was a really tough choice. I think it may have just been small things around our compatibility that led to this decision. Rohan, I think you come off as like super charismatic and charming, but I think maybe it was like the question around how serious of a relationship that you're looking for. And then Naman, we obviously had a really great conversation, and I think it's more so how I might not fit into the type of girl that you might be interested in. You seem very quirky, very creative, and like as much, I would like to think I have those elements. I don't know if I'm like completely all in that regard. I think I want to proceed with Karan.
No, you're good. You let us down gently. That was great. I feel like I'm broken, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh my god, she's gonna meet Karan for the first time. They're gonna see each other for the first time. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm like so excited. Oh, I'm so happy.
This is the second time you've been picked blind from a group of men.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What's your secret?
I have no idea. I think I might have what kids call Riz, but I didn't know that I have Riz. I mean, I'm just being myself. I'm not even like flirting that much. I'm just like trying to get to know the person, and I guess that's enough apparently. I'm not gonna count Zara out yet. I feel like I had a date with Zara. I haven't had a full date with Pregya yet, so let's see how that goes. I'm about to go in blindfolded. I'm gonna see her for the first time. I'm gonna take her blindfolds off, and hopefully the sparks are gonna fly. Yeah, hopefully the love of my life, you know.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hello,
Hi.
Karan.
How's it going?
Yes, so good to see you
Same here.
finally after the rounds of conversation that we had.
Yeah. Wow, you look amazing.
Thank
I love
you.
your outfit.
Thank you. You too. Very handsome.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. What do we do now?
They see me dating, they hating.
Okay. Super anticlimactic. I don't think she's into him. That was anticlimactic. I don't think she's into him. I don't think she's attracted to him. Or maybe she's just getting used to him because she did say he was handsome. But sometimes we lie. We're just like, oh, you're handsome. I mean, he is handsome. He's just not as handsome as Rohan. This is horrible of me. I was rooting for Karan the entire time. And I'm also now backing up Rohan because he's 6'2". So I guess they go on another date and try to get to know each other and see if they're compatible. I haven't watched that video yet, so let me know if you want me to do a reaction on that. I did look up Pragya's Instagram and she is private and has 0 posts. She's like the ultimate cool girl. So I don't know if she is still dating Karan. I am rooting for them, but I do think I want to watch the date and see if they're really compatible. So let me know if you want me to do a reaction on that video. But go check out Pop Shift and They See Me Dating. They have a new season coming out, which I'm very excited about because I just happened to run into this channel. I have no idea about them. I feel like I caught them at the right time. It is super exciting to see how this is gonna go. So they're called They See Me Dating on Instagram and on Pop Shift on YouTube. I'm very excited because there's nothing better to me than talking about guys dating. I'll tag their video below and I'll tag their Instagram. Go check this out. I'm so excited because I've watched so many Jubilee pop the balloon like dating videos that I'm very excited to have like an Indian dating show. So yeah, also welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to keep doing this. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to do a lot more of these videos and a lot more deep dives into Bollywood and pop culture in general. So I'm very excited to do longer format contents. So don't forget to check it out. And if you want, you can go check out my Instagram at itsjanani for more content like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.